Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking the time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. I am, at the moment, I'm at this place called The Chic. I hope you can see some of that. Let me get you back over here into my holder. Get my hand out of the way. Sorry about that. The Chic is, I think there's 5 or 6 of them around Jacksonville. I'm going to add a link down in the details down below. They serve basically, here's their bag. I got myself a steak in a sack. Now I had these, I haven't had them in a while. And then we went to my daughter's house the other night and they came out and got them. So I got a thing of fries, and oh my god, they're hot. Wow. A steak in a sack is basically a cheesesteak in a pita. Now, I've got pictures I'm going to add in at the end of this to show what it's all about. They are good. And this place also makes Camel Riders, which I know in a day as politically correct or incorrect or whatever as it is, you know, here going on lately, that may not be politically correct. But I didn't name it. And it's been going on since, I think, like the 50s or something. Maybe the 70s, I don't know. Camel Rider is basically a, sorry, I'm trying to put the ketchup in my steak. Camel Rider is basically a hoagie or a po' boy or a submarine sandwich or whatever you want in a pita. Or it could be, I mean, they have tuna fish riders, they have egg and cheese riders. A breakfast rider is egg, cheese, and bacon or sausage or whatever. Like I said, this came with really hot fries. Really large Coke. For $9. And they are nice crispy fries. And they're good. And they're, you know, they're a substantial type of a fry too. Man, they're still hot. So, like I said, I'd pretty much forgotten about this place being over here. It's a little, I shouldn't say it's out of the way, but it's not usually one of my destination areas. There's a Home Depot and a Michael's, a few other things over that way, but I come in from a different direction. There's an Olive Garden over that way. I come in from a different direction. So, if I'm coming from the beach, which is that way, this is on the wrong side of the road. So I made a special trip over here because I wanted to do this video basically and show you all what this is. I think it's pretty unique to the Jacksonville area. We have a large Arabic Mediterranean population, and I'm pretty sure that that's where this started. Syrian or whatever. Pita breads are available all over. There's numerous places similar to the Sheik that serve the riders. Steak in a sack. Another place I should probably go to show y'all that's unique to the area is Luby's Hot Subs, which is the old Miss worked there for almost 20 years, I think. She worked in several of their stores. It's basically a long roll, long torpedo type roll. It's been sliced. It's filled with chopped onions and then ground beef, and then steamed, and then they put all kinds of stuff on top of it. Basic Luby is just the basic meat and onions. But after that, they add chili to the top of it. They run it through the garden. They add stroganoff to the top. They're pretty decent. So it's been a hectic couple of days. I haven't really posted much. Yesterday we had to get up and take the old miss to the hospital. Having severe stomach pains and whatnot. We went to one of the satellite emergency rooms. They did a CAT scan and this, that, and the other. Her appendix was slightly inflamed. So with her being a cancer patient, not wanting to take any chances, they admitted her to the hospital, so she got an ambulance ride. She didn't get admitted until almost 9 o'clock last night, which is, I guess that's about typical. You know, you go to the emergency room and it takes almost all day to get into a hospital bed. So, I didn't actually take her to the emergency room. Her daughter showed up and convinced her to go, because I had told her a couple times let's go to the emergency room and she wouldn't go for me. Her daughter just had her appendix out, I don't know, 2 months ago or something, 3 months maybe, not long ago. Oh, got another soda sitting over here. Just force of habit. This cup sits right there where, you know, where at the end of my armrest. So I'm gonna need to move here, get back into some sunlight, huh? Y'all can see me. Oh, excuse me. See how that does. Yeah, that's not too bad. Ugh. feel a little bad that I'm not at the hospital as much. Every time I was in the hospital, she would spend hours there. And if I was in a coma, she was there the whole time until I woke up. But I can't sit in those chairs long. My back lock up. My neck would lock up something. So she kind of understands. It's not like I talk a lot anyway. Nowhere near like I do to y'all. Even yesterday, once they took her from the hospital, from the satellite emergency room, big old chunk of steak in that one. Once they put her in the ambulance and transported her, I didn't rush down right to the other emergency room, right to the hospital. I had a few things to do right around the house or whatever. No sense me just sitting there. I was going to head to the store at one point and left the house. I was going to go to the store, grab something to eat, and then go see her. And I was leaving the house, and the daughter called. Her sister and her husband and son were there. And they were going to have dinner, so I got invited over to have dinner with my brats and the grand brats and whatever. So I went to do that. And then the old miss called and said she was being admitted. And she wanted some things from the house, so I had to go back to the house, find the stuff that she wanted, and then get to the hospital. And I got there just as she was getting up into her room. I haven't really done anything. It's been there all day. And pumping her full of antibiotics and whatnot. And filling her full of morphine. She ain't feeling no pain. She's funny. The oncologists say it's not from, it's not from the chemo. It could just be a mild infection. So they're going to monitor her for the next day or so. Keep her on a heavy dose of antibiotics. And if the inflammation doesn't go down in the appendix, they'll go in and remove it. More as a precautionary, so it doesn't flare up later when she starts her new regime of chemo, which would open a whole new bottle of problems. So. She's still on a liquid diet. So she asked me to stop and pick her up some pre-made Jello things, so I did that. But I'm on my way over there to see her for a little bit, and when I get home I'll post this. Like I said, I kind of had this all in mind. So I went back onto the web earlier today, pulled up an article that I knew they had done on the Chic a while back. My. I'm going to link that down below. I got a couple of pictures of the other stuff that they make, well, the ones that they had on their site, but because each one's a little bit different, but they're a little bit different, but they're all the same basically. You know. So anyway, I pulled out the steak in the sack picture and a Camel Rider picture. I went into one of my picture editor programs and put, labeled what they are down on the bottom. So hopefully when I add them to the end of this video, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. That last little piece of that pita was tough. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do my final thingy now, and the pictures will be added on to the bottom. So thank y'all for stopping in and watching while I eat, listening to me babble. I really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much it actually helps, just being able to express myself like that. So give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if y'all haven't subscribed. Push that button wherever it is, to subscribe. Push the bell if you'd like to be notified. I never do. I think they're a pain in the neck, but that's up to y'all. Send me if you want to send me snail mail, postcard or something like that. The address will be down below in the description box. If you don't know how to get open to the description box, maybe I'll do a video on that. I don't know. Actually, Granddad is an old man. Actually, just did one on how to open the description box and a few other odds and ends on the phone and the tablet, and show you how to share and stuff like that. Where was I? Oh. Yeah, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Give your loved ones a kiss. Tell them you love them if you're not close to, if you can't give them a kiss. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised the next breath. Hope y'all have a great day. Until I see y'all again. It's lunch, y'all. Bye-bye.